This preview was brought to you by the Ding Stinger. For more information, please visit thedingstinger.com and take the sting out of estimating dings. Hey everybody, this is John Hiley with denttrainer.com. Today we're actually going to be working on this Mazda 3. As you can see, the door is just absolutely hammered. You can see that it has several cracks actually in the finish. One that's major where it laid over a brace or something on the inside of the panel, okay? We're actually going to remove this door and stick it on a hood stand. It's going to basically allow us to work the door from multiple directions, and basically it kind of saves us time in the end actually, and you'll see how that works out. Now this repair here is not one of them 100% repairs. This is definitely one where they just want to make it to where it doesn't look like a giant dent, hit their vehicle. With damage like this on a door, there's something that you need to realize. When you have that strong line running through the center of the dent and you see a crack right there, there's something behind it. What we're going to do, it's obvious, and we've actually got the door off the car and we've got it on a stand now. It's quite obvious that the dent is running right through the middle of a brace. What we've come to find out that brace is glued to the panel. Just about like every brace that you deal with, it's going to have some sort of either pockets of glue or it's going to be glued all the way across, actually attaching itself to the door skin. So what we're going to do at this point, we're going to release all of that pressure. I think that we're going to actually see some metal move right on out, but we'll jump in here and take a look at it. Actually going to go in with a torch and do some cutting. And remember, you got to be quick. You got to move fast. You could use Gojo, but we're cutting a big area here. So I'm looking for speed. I'm looking for it to be efficient. And, we're actually going to cut that skin and release it from the door brace. So let's jump over here and get to work on that, and we'll keep on moving along. All right, everybody, here is the door directly after cutting the glue. As you can see, it did release a lot of the dent, but I mean, we still got a nasty dent here to contend with. All right, guys, with this soft tip knockdown, we're going to focus on the damage through here and through here. We're just going to try to relieve that pressure, and then after that, we're going to go into some more push work up into the upper part of the damage. And we're going to be looking through and working it down from this angle. What you're going to be able to see here, we'll take a shot of this here in just a moment, but the big low up through here kind of flowed a little bit further back. That's common. We did a lot of knockdown work back here behind it to cause it to flow in that direction. We are going to I'm going to have Alan actually hold tension on this while I'm working up little bitty spots and little bitty lows that are up here through the middle. So we're going to show you exactly how we're going to hold that tension on here. And now it's came up, it's got balance now. It's got some flow to it. We're actually to the point where we can start pinpointing little spots. Again, we're not getting too carried away with this. This is one of them make it better type situations, but we're going to do what we can to make it look great. We want it to look great out in the natural, to where you look down the side of that panel and it looks really, really good. I think we're definitely achieving that already. But little by little, I'm going to show you, we're going to have to make these pushes, and then we're actually going to go ahead and go in there and do a little bit of sanding and polishing just to get that where we had to concentrate the stretch, just to get that surface looking a little bit more even. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll jump in here, and I'm going to show you exactly what type of pressure we're holding on it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing here. All right, guys, so basically what I have here, we definitely have our little cracked area, and as you can see, the clear coat is held up nice on there. But what I'm trying to do here is pick up some little bitty lows here and there. As you can see, that bigger dent up through here, it kind of flowed down into this area. And what we're going to do, we're going to be doing some tension holds. So we now have this door hung back on the vehicle, and it's all finished. Again, you know, we were looking for about a 90% removal. This right here is obviously you see the damage right now. I mean, the thing was buckled into several different spots, sent a big old low up throughout the panel. Definitely had to fight an oil can style dent during the hole pushing procedure. So with all them obstacles in our way, 3 different curves to blend out, I think it came out great for what it was. But let's go ahead and jump in here and take a look at the after shot here, and then we'll talk a little bit more about you know, what we learned during this repair process. All right, guys, so there we have it. You want to check it out here. This is the finished result from our repair process, and came out real decent. I mean, definitely not perfect, but we weren't looking for a flawless you know, finished product. Just wanted you to take a look at it here and check out, you know, how we were able to reform this panel pretty close back to its original condition. And the customer and the client is going to be ecstatic, and that's... All right, everybody, I wanted to go over a few things that we've actually learned during this process. I think some of the important things